Okay, so this is the finished 90s look. Again, you can tweak it to how you want it to look. Um, this is just how I do it. Now, on some of the things you can do less of, but this is just how I keep my makeup on all day, like literally all day. You apply your transition powder to your whole face. I only did my mouth area because I put powder and set on everything else, but that's pretty much what you do. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you have any requests, anything specific. I didn't really show me putting on my eyeliner, my eyebrows, on my eyelashes, because I just feel like there's a million tutorials out there that you could, excuse me, look at and watch. So that's why I didn't do that. But if you would like to see that in upcoming tutorials, let me know and I'll definitely do that.
I think I told you not to trust her. She's all about that game. Don't go and fall in love with that girl. She will only cause you pain. Don't think she loves you, she don't mean it. Just look the other way. She's coming at you, you better run before she leaves your heart in vain. She is cold as ice, deep blue sea. You.
So I just want to do a disclaimer. In the beginning, I said transition color all over my face, and I meant translucent powder. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. So here, you see me applying the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is just a little sample that I got, but I use it, and it's a really pretty good primer for your eyeshadow. I'm also using NYX's Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I'm blending that in so that when I apply my eyeshadow, the color is really going to pop. And you're going to see the product here. It's the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and again, it's in the color Milk. Now I'm starting off with a transition color, and you want to get a color that's flesh tone to your actual skin color. This color, it doesn't really have a name. It's just off of a really, really old palette that I have. So I'm using that to apply my transition color. Next, I'm going in with the BH Take Me to Brazil palette. It's the first palette in the BH Cosmetics series. They have two Take Me to Brazil palettes. And I'm using a purple. Again, I don't have the names because they don't actually have the names on there, or just, again, this is a super old palette, so I just don't have the name. But in this demonstration, it's going to be that first color that I'm pointing to. And then I'm going to go in with the second purple that I'm pointing to just deepen the crease. And that's what you see me doing here, is I'm just blending that color out with a blending brush because I just want to apply that color right below the transition color that I applied earlier. Now with a little bit more of a defining brush, I'm going in to create that cat eye with the deeper purple color that I was explaining earlier. And again, this is just going to deepen up my crease to give it that depth and definition that we want there. I'm jamming out here. You will see me singing throughout the video. I just like to work with listening to music, so that's what I'm doing there. I'm going in with the brush that I use for my transition color just to blend everything out. And also you'll see me going back and forth to deepen up the color with that darker purple. Here I'm using a mist and a flat eyeshadow brush to pack on this pink color that's also within the Take Me to Brazil palette. And that is what's going on my my actual eyelid. I'm just packing that pink color on there. You can use whatever pink color that you find appealing to you. I wanted to use a hot pink-ish color. So that's what I'm doing there. I'm just packing on the color onto my actual eyelid. Again, I will go back in just to deepen the crease after I've applied a product, and vice versa. Now I'm going in with a pink color, and it's a part of the palette that I'm about to show you. It's the Douce palette by Juvia's Place. If you do not know about Juvia's Place eyeshadows, please, 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 it is worth it. Try it out. So I just packed a little bit of that pinkish color that I showed. It kind of went fast onto the upper part of my lid. Now I'm going back in with the Milk, the NYX Milk eye pencil, and I'm going to put that on the inner quarters of my eyes because we will be packing on a color into the inner parts. Now I'm going in with a greenish blue. You can do pretty much whatever color you want. I went with more of a bluish color, and I'm going to apply that on my waterline or right below my waterline. So you just want to continue to pack that color on until you get the intensity that you want to go for. So here you see I'm doing, so I want to make a correction. Underneath my waterline, I actually did a green color. And in my inner corner, I did a baby blue color. So that's what I'm applying to the inner corners of my eye. Again, you can mix and match it up. You can do whatever color combination that you want to do. I just felt like this is a really fun, colorful 90s look. And in the end, when you see it all pulled together, you'll see what I'm talking about. Again, throughout this whole video, you'll see me going through, deepening up my crease, blending things out. It's really going to just be towards your to your liking. I'm just putting a color under my eyebrow, or my brow bone, I should say, and blending that out. Okay, next we're going to move on to the face. Now, I don't have a picture of this product, but I am using Makeup Forever's Step 1 Primer. I have really, really dry skin, so I don't necessarily, on normal days, put this all over my skin, but this routine is going to be a bit of the 90s and also how to keep your makeup on all day, and like a surefire way for it to last. So I did apply it all over my face. Next, I'm going in with my favorite foundation at the moment, and it's NARS, and it's in the color Cadiz, and that is a wet beauty blender, and I'm applying that all over my face. Hey, as I'm dancing, get it, work, ah, ah. But yes, I am 100% with a damp beauty blender to put on your foundation. I feel like there is no other way you can go because it melts into your skin without adding too much product, and it makes it skin-like. So this is why I use that, and you're going to see pretty much a lot of the things that I use for my face, I am using a damp beauty blender. And here's the foundation that I use, a bottle that's dirty, but and again, it's in the color Cadiz. So I'm just making sure that it's blended out to my liking. And now I'm going to go in with my concealer, and we're going to go ahead and conceal and highlight. Now, I've gotten so many questions on how I conceal and how I highlight and contour. So let's go ahead and dive into this part because it's very important to my ladies out there who want that chiseled look. So this is LA Girl Pro concealers, and my contour color is in deep dark, I believe, and then my highlight is pure beige. And as you can see, I'm literally drawing all over my face. There's absolutely no precise way to do this. It's what you feel comfortable with, but all I say is do not use a lot of product. So here it is. This is what it looks like. You can get it at the dollar supply, the beauty supply store, and it's super inexpensive. And when I say it is the best concealer, I've used high-end concealers, and it has done nothing. So let me go ahead and jump back into what I'm doing in the video. So here, I always blend my contour first. My concept is you blend your contour, which is the darkest thing that you're going to be placing on your face, so that you can go over it with your highlight if you need to mask anything. So here you see me blending in my contour. This is a damp beauty blender, and I'm not wiping, I'm patting and brushing up. So on my cheeks in the beginning, I pat the color in and then I brush up. So that's what you want to do with your contour. And again, you want to start off with little product, and if you need more, add more if needed. Now I'm blending in the highlight, and when I say it will take you a couple of times to get it to where you're not self-conscious, because it took me a minute. But once you get it and once you find your correct color match, it's gonna be complete. It's gonna be so easy for you. So that's the one thing that I will say, along with technique. Make sure it's the correct color match. Make sure you don't go too dark. Make sure you don't go too light. So now is another big tip, and this is how you're going to be able to keep your makeup on all day. Is I'm going in and you want to set what you just highlighted and contoured. So I know people personally don't like Ben Nye's banana powder, but I've been using it for years. It has not given me a flashback or anything crazy like that. So that's what I like to use on my highlight. My contour, I go with a MAC powder that is 2 to 3 shades darker than my actual skin tone. And what I'm doing here is I'm taking, well, right here, I'm just applying more eyeshadow to my inner tear duct. But before, I took the Laura Mercier translucent powder, the new one, not the old one, but the new one, and I patting that all over my face. Now you will look like a powder muffin, like a powder donut. I'm telling you that now. But the technique that I'm going to show you towards the end of the video is going to skip that, so that you won't look like a powdered donut anymore. Just trust the process. Just bear with me. Trust the process. So here you see I took the, again, that's a MAC, not eyeshadow, face powder, and I'm just going into where I contoured, and I'm just setting that with my contour, and I'm blending out my nose. Please, ladies, please blend out those noses. We do not want you to walk around looking like you got makeup on your nose. That is a pet peeve of mine. Just blend it out. That's all you have to do. Just blend it out. If you did too much blending, add a little bit more product. So that's me showing the actual color that I have. And then right here is me dusting off all the excess powder. I let it stay on my face for about 5 minutes when I applied my eyelashes and my eyeliner. And I'm just going to wipe off the excess powder that I have on my face. Now, even here, for some people, it might be too much makeup that I've applied, and that is completely okay. Again, I want you to tweak it to your liking, not mine. This is just the way I like to do my face makeup, especially when I want it to last all day. So yeah, that's just me deepening up my contour, brushing off any excess. I have not added any more product to my brush. I'm just brushing off or patting on. Now I'm adding a little bit of blush. It's like a pinkish blush. Nothing too major, because I tend to do a little much with the blush. So I tried to keep it real streamlined this time. So always got to pop on a little bit of mascara, Hansi. So that's what I'm doing here. Get those bottom lashes, girl, but be careful, because it can go down to your makeup look. I've done that plenty of times. Here I'm just showing you the next step that I'll be taking, which is actually adding on my highlight. And I'm going to be using all three of those colors, and that's from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Oh, I can't remember the name, but you saw a picture of it. And what I do is I take a fan brush and I apply mist, and then I just sweep it off across all three of those colors, and then I add it to the highest points of my cheekbones, to the ball of my nose, and slightly down my nose, above my lips, onto my forehead, and sometimes I'll do my chin. Just depends on what I'm doing and the occasion. I guess I wasn't satisfied with my highlight there, so I added more. But it's really, if you want to go out looking like a strobe light, by all means, I'm with it. But yeah, so you just added that on. Again, a fan brush is your absolute friend when it comes to highlighting. Now I'm just going in with a hot pink lip liner. This is from NYX. I think it's actually called Hot Pink. And I'm going to line my lips. I'm going to fill in a little bit, not too much, but I'm going to line my lips enough. Then I'm going in with Lime Crime Utopia. Now this is an old, like 2 years ago old lip color. I can't remember if they still have it, but I'm sure they have something very similar. Again, this is a vegan product, so if you are vegan, it's animal cruelty free, and it smells really, really good. But I just love the color payoff, and literally when I say it stays all day, this lipstick ain't going nowhere. And this is just a picture of the actual lipstick, and I tried to get it to focus, but of course it didn't want to cooperate, so that's what it is. It's called Utopia from Lime Crime. And ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the last step, which is the Mist and Fix 02 from Makeup Forever. And this is how your makeup is going to stay on all day. We're going to do this 3 times, ladies and gentlemen. You are going to spritz your whole face, take some type of fan, and just dry your face. Now, I do this 3 times when I want to have my makeup last all day. And when I say makeup does not budge, makeup does not budge. I've had makeup stay on for 12 hours by doing these simple techniques. Let's go ahead and put on our outfit so that you can get the full effect of the 90s vibe. Drop top Porsche, rolling on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain. Cardi B straight stunning, can't tell me nothing. Bossed up and I changed the game. It's my big bronze, but he got all them girls shook. My big fat ass got all them boys cooked. We're from dollar bills.